Hey everyone, Alan Schimmel, DevOps.com, DevOps TV, and we're here at Does 17 in San Francisco at our broadcast center at the Hilton Union Square. Our guest right now is Mr. Gil Sever. Gil is CEO of Applitools. Correct, Gil? Did I mess the name up?
No,
Good. And Gil, you know what? People listening may not be familiar with Applitools. Why don't you give us sort of a little bit of an overview of Applitools? And
great.
we'll go from there.
So Applitools developed an AI-powered visual AI tool for testing and monitoring. We actually call it application visual management because it can do testing, monitoring, security, regulatory compliance, and everything else that's involved with applications based on visual analysis of the actual screens of these applications.
Got it. And so just when we talk about AI, there's certainly a lot in the market today between machine learning and AI, and people are positive, negative. Why don't you share with our audience a little bit about how does the AI work here in Applitools?
Okay, so Applitools developed a specific type of AI, which is visual AI. And visual AI means that we analyze a screen, a computer screen, a mobile phone screen, just the way the human eye and brain analyzes it and understands if it looks right, if it looks correct on all browsers, on all devices, on all screen sizes. That's what we do.
Right. I actually, I'm asking you to explain. I've seen a demo of this in the past.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what show it was at. And yeah, it was really interesting to sort of take have a machine give you a human view of what's there and make recommendations and stuff on it. And of course, Gil, excuse me, Gil, a lot of this uses, a lot of what you're doing with Applitools utilize some open APIs and stuff that allow you to, suck in information from a lot of the automated testing platforms, things like Selenium and that.
Right. So yeah, we are great supporters of open source tools. We actually even give our tool for free to anyone that develops open source tools.
Really?
Yep. And in order for everyone to be able to enjoy what we're doing, so all our APIs to any test automation tool, whether it's an open source tool like Selenium, Appium, but also any commercial testing tool and monitoring tool is done via open source that anyone can access, anyone can develop, and anyone can add to.
Okay.
On top of that, by the way, we are contributing to the open source community, specifically to Selenium, and now we are contributing to a tool which reached end of life, Selenium IDE, but was very important and needed someone to take and upgrade it and so on, and Applitools have taken that challenge.
Good for you. Will it continue to be called Selenium IDE or?
Sure, yeah. Selenium IDE.
And you guys are going to start you're going to run with it?
We are going to run with it, yeah. We are just providing guys that would work on it, with additional guys, of course, but...
Sure, but you know how open source works, right? The fact of the matter is many of these open source projects, a company like you will take the lead, and there might be a handful of other people contributing code.
Sure.
At most, right? You get a lot of people maybe will beta test or suggest features, but actual code contribution to open source projects is usually a small group. So Gil, what are you guys doing at DevOps Enterprise Summit?
So DevOps is really the place where we see a lot of interest because part of DevOps is the speed of delivery, continuous integration, continuous delivery, and a lot of automation. And the visual aspect of being able to monitor and test applications, that was a part that until Applitools could only be done manually. So with automating this part, we feel that it's a huge contribution for the DevOps community and the ability to actually do a fully automated app delivery process from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And is this the first DevOps Enterprise Summit that you're sponsoring or appearing at?
This is the first one
This is the first
we're
one.
appearing at. Yeah.
So you don't know what to expect yet.
Not really. I mean, we know because we are involved. You know, we were at Velocity and Jenkins World, but this one is very significant.
That's where I saw Applitool, I think, at Jenkins World.
Yeah, yeah. So because we started from the test automation community, but now we see a lot of adoptions and a lot of need in the DevOps space, and we are shifting to that space as well.
Fantastic. And Applitools, well, you're living here in San Francisco, you mentioned.
Right.
Company's based here now, or based
So
in Israel? Where
I
is it?
started the company in Israel, where I used to live. Still, our R&D is there, but because most of our customers and the users are in the US, I actually relocated with another partner of mine to the US about a year ago, and now all the business aspects are managed in the US.
Yes. Not an unusual story.
Yeah, exactly.
You see more and more of that. Well, Gil, thanks for being our guest on DevOps TV today. Thanks for sponsoring DevOps Enterprise Summit. Continued success with Applitools, and you know what? Maybe we can check in after the show and see how things are going here.
I'll be very glad to. Thank you very
Pleasure.
much.
All right. Gil Sever, CEO, co-founder, Applitools, here at DevOps Enterprise Summit 2017. This is Alan Schimmel.